Hey guys, I am Justin, the founder and CEO of Merchant, and in this video, I am going to tell you how you can optimize your Google Business Profile ahead of the holiday season to make sure that you are in the best shape possible to show up when people are looking for services or gifts near them these holidays. So, let's just jump right into it. The first thing that you want to do is remember that a lot of things change during this time of year, and you've got a lot of competition that's working very hard to get in front of the same customer that you are. And so, what you need to do is make sure that your information on your Google Business Profile is as accurate and up to date as possible. We're going to start with the basics and then get a little more advanced as we go. But the goal is that you can follow along with this step by step. And by the end of this video, you are going to have a fully optimized Google Business Profile. Okay, the first thing that you want to do is head over to your hours and you can add special hours. This is basically saying, are you open or closed for holidays? And Google does a great job basically putting up the most popular holidays that are coming up wherever you are so that you can just review those. So here, if we are closed for Thanksgiving, you can just say closed. For Black Friday, maybe you're opening earlier than you usually do. You can change your hours. You can even add additional hours. So if you're opening and then closing and then opening again, which maybe you're doing for Thanksgiving, you would just go ahead and put them in that way. So go through here, review all the popular ones. And if there's a date that it's not mentioning, just say add date and then select that date and your special hours, or if you're closed, and say save. So go ahead, pause the video here and fill out your holiday hours because you do not want people going to your business if you're actually closed. That's how you're going to get a lot of very bad reviews. So go ahead, pause the video and take care of that now. The next thing that you want to do is make sure that you add an offer on your Google Business Profile because remember, Black Friday, Cyber Monday, all kinds of discounts start happening around the end of the year. And the way that you do that is go to Posts, say Add Post, and then select an offer. And then here, put in whatever offer it is that you're doing for maybe the week of or the week following Thanksgiving or during the holidays, and just put in all the information here. Upload an image of your store or your service van or whatever it is that represents your business. Put in the date that this offer is valid from, the start and end date, and any other information such as coupon code or ways that you want your customers to redeem this. The other thing that you might be having is an event. So if you have a special event going on during the holidays, make sure to add a post about it here. These are very important, not only because they're things that your competitors probably aren't doing, so you're going to stand ahead, but also because Google is going to highlight the businesses that have offers and events in the area to bring in more people to your business. Okay, and um, what I want to point out for those of you that are using Paige, the automated Google Business Profile Manager, then we have a tool actually, and we'll jump back to Google in a second, but we have a tool that'll actually make it uh, easier for you to put together offers. You just head over to the optimization tab. And then if you don't already have an offer on your Google profile, you'll see something looks like this and say create offer. And Paige will actually suggest some offers that you can do, or you can put in a custom one here. And you can see Paige is going to go ahead and grab an image or create one for you and write the description about the promotion. And all you have to do is make sure the end dates and the start dates look correct with the offer details. And then you say approve and it goes in your profile. And if you're not familiar with Paige yet, then head over to merchant.com and have a look. Okay, let's go back to the Google profile itself. The next thing that you want to make sure you're doing on both your Google business profile and on your socials like Facebook and Instagram are mentioning any special thing that's going on in your business during the holidays because Google will show you in the what's happening section of the results. And so, if you're regularly just posting generic content, then what you want to do is just make sure that you have something that's very specific about what's going on in your town or your store or your service that's relevant to the holidays, because Google is going to look at those and say, oh, those are things that are happening now. So let's put them in the happening now section of the search results. So if you're managing your social media yourself, then just keep that in mind that you should make something that's very relevant about your business for the next couple of weeks. Or if you have a social media manager, then just make sure to let them know, hey, these are some events or promotions that we're running. Please make sure to mention them because Google can actually grab information from your content on Facebook and Instagram and other social media platforms and convert it into Google Business Profile data. And that's why it's really important that you've connected your social media links to your Google Business Profile. And so if you haven't done that yet, you'll find it here under Contact, Social Profiles. So make sure that you've added as many of the ones that you manage as possible. And if you're wondering, like, what are some things that are new to my business and how can I talk about this? If you're using Paige, then just make sure that you've turned on the account manager feature where Paige will ask you if there's anything new in your business, because then Paige will email you, ask you if there's something new going on, like a promotion or an event. And then Paige will write the content specific about that event to make sure that you're showing up in that what's happening area. All right. The next thing that you can do to make sure that your business is set up to capitalize on the rush from the holidays is make sure that you have many easy ways to get reviews from your customers because you're going to have an influx of customers during the holidays, depending on your business type. And that means it's a great opportunity to quickly get a bunch of reviews. And the best way to get reviews are to send them a link through email or text or ask them to tap an NFC card or to scan a QR code. And if you're using Paige, you have all this available to you. You have a QR code you can print out, or you can even get an NFC card to ask people to tap. So before the holidays hit, which is happening pretty soon, make sure that you get your review request process in order so that you can not only bring more people into your business, but get reviews generated so that you can continue to bring people in after the holidays end. So hopefully you found this video helpful. Be sure to go ahead and follow the steps that were in this video to make sure that you continue to grow your business into the holidays and beyond. Thank you so much.